Today we're going to look at going over multiplication of a decimal times a decimal using any of the strategies that we have learned to multiply with whole numbers, such as partial products, the area model, or the standard algorithm. We've discussed over and over during the last week that when you multiply decimals, it's the same thing as multiplying whole numbers. The only difference with the decimals is it changes the value of each digit by moving its place. So, to go through and multiply decimals, you're going to start in step 1 by identifying how many numbers are behind a decimal, how many digits. And we're going to do that by underlining those digits. Then you're going to go through after that and you're going to count. There are 1, 2 digits that have been underlined behind the decimal. I'm going to write that number and I'm going to circle him to the side, and that's all that I'm going to use with those digits till I'm done at the very end and ready to come up with my final answer. To actually multiply it out in step 3, I'm going to rewrite this problem without any decimals. So I'm going to write these numbers as whole numbers. So 84 3/10 is going to turn into 843, and 1 7/10 is going to turn into 17. Okay? And then, just like I said just a minute ago, now you can use whatever strategy you're comfortable with to multiply these whole numbers. I'm going to do partial products right now. So I'm going to say that 7 times 3 is 21. 7, and this is 7 times 40. Okay, not 7 times 4, but 40. So I know I need a 0 here, and that's 28 or 280. Then I have 7 times 800, which I need 2 zeros in my answer for placeholders, and 7 times 8 is 56. And then I'm going to move to 10, and this becomes 10 times 3, which is 30. And 10 times 40, which is 400. And 10 times 800, which is 8,000. Now, you could also see right here in this step that 10 times any number is that number just moved over a place value by adding a 0 at the end. So I could have, instead of multiplying each one of these out, known that 10 times 843 is 8,430 and just gone ahead and added that 0 to the end. Either way, it's partial products, however you need to do it. So when you add up, you get 1. 2 and 8 make 10, plus 3 make 13, so I carry a 1. 3 and 6 make 9, plus 4 make another 13, so I carry a 1. And 6 and 8 make 14. So here's the problem. Do not put commas in your answer because this is not 14,331. In the last step, we're going to go back. In this 2 that we identified in step 1, 2 digits behind a decimal up here, we're going to now use that and put it in our answer. When you put the decimal in your answer, right now this is a whole number. And so we know that the decimal is back here behind the ones. You always start from the back. I need 2 decimals in my answer, so I'm going to move this decimal over 2 places and put him in between the 3 and the 3. So that the actual answer, if I can move this up just a little bit, is 143 and 31 hundredths.